dear students, myself Yogesh Kanade, lecturer. Our next practical is to perform and report identification test on the given sample of paracetamol as per Indian Pharmacopoeia 1996. This is also the same one as we have described in the previous one. That is, we are going to see description of the drug, solubility in different solvents, and identification test. Requirements: glasswares you require Thiel's tube, test tube, capillary, etc. In chemicals, acetone, alcohol, sodium hydroxide solution, ether, ferric chloride solution, hydrochloric acid, and potassium dichromate. In description, if the given unknown sample is crystal or crystalline powder, then it will comply the test because it is given as per IP. Color, if it is colorless, then complies the test. Odor, if it is odorless, it complies the test. If test, it is slightly bitter in test, then it is going to comply the test. This all the four things has been given as per IP in the description related with paracetamol. In, if you see the monograph of paracetamol in Indian Pharmacopoeia, and if you see the description part, you will see that it is given in this way: paracetamol is white crystals or crystalline powder, odorless, colorless, and slightly bitter in taste. Now, in when you will receive the unknown sample, when you will see physical examination of that unknown sample, in physical examination, if you see it is a crystalline powder, then it will going to comply the test. If it is colorless, complies the test. If it is odorless, complies the test. If it is having a slightly bitter taste, it is going to comply the test. That is related with your description part. Then solubility. As per IP, paracetamol is freely soluble in alcohol, acetone, solutions of alkali hydroxide, for example sodium hydroxide, sparingly soluble in water, and very slightly soluble in ether, and very slightly soluble in ether. Now let us see one by one. I have taken 1 gram of paracetamol in water. How much quantity of water will be required so that it will be sparingly soluble? It will require a quantity of 30 to 100 ml. If it is in the between of range, then I am going to write down sparingly soluble. Alcohol and acetone, it is freely soluble. I will require the quantity of solvent, that is 10 to 30 ml. Sorry, it will require a quantity of 1 to 10 ml to dissolve required quantity of paracetamol. For ether, very slightly soluble, it will require a quantity of 1000 to 10,000 ml of ether. Sodium hydroxide, it is again freely soluble. I will require a quantity of 1 to 10 ml. If the given sample fulfills all these four criteria of solubility, in inference I will write down it complies the test as per Indian Pharmacopoeia, that is IP 1996. Identification test. Procedure to perform test A is: I will take 0.1 gram of sample in test tube. In that I will add 10 ml of water. Then I am going to add 0.1 ml of ferric chloride solution. If a violet color is developed, then it is going to comply the test. The next one, that is test B. I will take 0.1 gram of sample. In that add 1 ml of hydrochloric acid. I am going to boil the solution for 3 minutes. I am going to cool the solution. Then I will add 10 ml of water. After that I will add 0.05 ml of 0.016 molar potassium dichromate solution. If a violet color is developed, again it is going to comply the test. When I will determine the physical constant, that is melting point, if it is a range of 168 to 172 degrees Celsius, then I will write down it complies the test as per Indian Pharmacopoeia. If all this three identification test has been complied, I will go for the result. In the result I will write down the given sample of paracetamol complies the test 1, 2 and 3 for identification as per IP 1996. This is the structure of your paracetamol. The name of chemical name is parahydroxyacetanilide. This part, this part of the structure, it is acetanilide, and at fourth position hydroxy group is present. Therefore, the chemical name is parahydroxyacetanilide. Category of paracetamol, that is analgesic and antipyretic, relieve pain and to reduce elevated body temperature. Now, as we are going to, I have discussed about two identification test practicals. One, that is your paracetamol, and second was that is your aspirin. In the similar way, we are going to do the study of remaining 6 identification test practicals. I am going to send you the PPTs of all the remaining 6 practicals. You have to go through that PPTs. If you have any doubts, you can contact me and I will solve your difficulties. रिमेनिंग मीन्स बाकीचे जे 6 प्रॅक्टिकल्स आहेत, जे आयडेंटिफिकेशन टेस्ट आहेत, ते ह्याच प्रकारे जसं आपण आता 2 बघितले, इन द सेम वे you have to complete the remaining 6 practicals that are related with your identification test. Whenever you will go through the practicals, please refer the soft copy of lab manuals which has been sent to you, so that it will become easier for you to understand the practicals.